It's Pick Central with me and Marty Mush. How you doing, Marty?
How you doing?
Good. Good. I just want to really just take a couple of minutes and talk about your views on life and how you think about things.
I'm thinking about things pretty nicely right now.
Yeah.
There's Smith.
There he is.
Hey,
It's
hey,
Hey.
hey,
All right,
Smitty.
we got a lot to talk about with Smitty, but don't let me spoil the surprise because I don't know. It's Little Sass's chair and he breaks everything. So before we get to
Try to be professional here, unlike you.
Smitty's great adventures,
There's no great adventures.
well, no, we're going to talk about it.
The only great adventure here is your fucking hair.
It's a mess. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
It's amazing.
I mean, you gotta do something.
I don't know what to do.
It's called gel. Have you ever heard of J-E-L?
That's not how you spell it at all. That's not how you spell it at all.
Listen, I got 390 SATs in English.
I understand. G-E-L.
G-E-L. G-E-L.
Go to
Well, I'm so fat, I'm always thinking of Jell-O. Like,
Go-
I want to eat it. So
go to the
J-E-L-O.
Barstool Sports store right now,
Oh.
and you can get this merch right here.
Right.
It is
Absolutely.
88 degrees.
Stu diving into the pool, that
It's-
sexy-ass body just getting wet.
It's the perfect dive. It's one of, like, there's very little things I'm good at. Ping pong, diving, running, fucking, making people laugh, and borrowing money from people. So besides that, I'm not really good at really anything, but diving's one of them. It's the first time I've ever partnered with Barstool, which is an honor to start with, on anything, and it's our Perfect Dive shirt. So on the Barstool store, you'll get the hoodies, and you'll get the tees. I could use the money, thank you.
I've never seen someone dive like that.
I'm
Ever.
amazing.
I know.
No, it's the way I lock
Pretty
in my
standard
legs
dive.
off the
No,
board.
it's like
KFC
so
was the
pure.
originator. KFC said, "You got to do shirts, Stu. These dives are crazy."
Yeah,
I
can we
mean, you know,
get a dive off between you and Big Ev?
listen.
I had some good dives.
Have you been at my house, Dev?
can't
Were you
dive.
there?
Oh, I can't dive either.
It's
But
scared.
we can't talk about that because that would be Stu and Shtick from Dave.
I can dive.
Diving?
I mean, you gotta go back to
Oh,
old school
yeah,
Barstool.
yeah.
to-
I've seen that.
yeah.
I've seen that.
Very funny videos.
That was embarrassing.
Very funny videos. of
That
Dave
was
trying to dive.
embarrassing.
I get
Dave,
scared of the
Dave
water with
diving.
my head.
That was scary.
You can't
That was
dive?
like how a pussy would dive. Is what Dave did.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get scared.
You're athletic though.
Yeah, I can do it, but I get scared. Like I pull up.
I bet you're a good diver too.
I always would try to dive, and then I'd end up same as Marty. I get nervous with my head, and then I just belly bust through.
Yeah, me too.
And then my entire stomach would get it would always be.
Yeah, I can go off like a 20-foot board and probably die.
My
Probably die.
my thing in the pool,
Die.
I always try to hit like the pool with the element of surprise when people aren't looking, with like a big cannonball that just like
I
causes
feel like
causes
you're
the
a
ocean.
pool rat. You
I love
love
the pool.
being
I
in the
do
pool.
love being in the
You
pool.
love
I
just
do.
you're in there
When
for 4 hours.
we were broke when we were kids.
Yeah, he's like,
My
yeah, I
mother
do.
brought us to like a public pool,
Right.
and my mother had big tits, and there's something wrong with this guy, but this guy kept wanting to touch my mother's tits, and I was like 3 or 4. I remember it like it was yesterday. I don't know why I just thought of it,
Yeah,
but pools.
that didn't tie into anything there. That
Pool,
was,
it was the pool, public pool. It was a flashback.
That sounds like you
It's
remember
why
that
I've
quite
lost
often.
It's why I've lost all my money and made 70 million and spent 71. That's why. That's the actual reason. My father hitting my mother and my other people abusing my mother.
well, the guy at the pool didn't abuse her. He just wanted to see her tits.
No, there was something like really weird about her. Maybe I was like 8, not 3 or 4. Maybe I was like 8, but it was just very uncomfortable.
I could see where that would be uncomfortable.
Yes.
Smitty, we're
Brandon.
going to move from the subject of Stu's mom's tits to what's going on
Which
with
were,
you.
which were beautiful. She's been dead 2002, stage 4 cancer.
Rest in
By the way, breast cancer. I just wanted to share
Jesus
that.
Christ, thank you.
The highs
I
and the
don't wanna
lows
talk
of
about
life.
this now.
There's always highs and lows. Death is reality.
Go to Ben Mintz, liven it up a little bit.
R.I.P. Hey, we're live in Louisiana.
Tomorrow, baby. Code Bayou. You bet $20 on a conference championship game, and you get $100 if Joe Burrow throws for 1 yard. And we also, if you deposit up to $1,000, we a risk-free bet. If you win, you lose, you have $1,000 bonus cash in sportsbook. So,
Beautiful.
pretty cool.
That's fucking beautiful.
Oh, I'm pumped, man. Oh, my phone's been blowing up. The people are excited.
The South people.
Yeah, the Louisiana's pumped.
When are you going to be there?
I am going to be making a large appearance there during Mardi Gras. We're going to get dressed up and do as much wild stuff as possible. Maybe go out in the boat with the alligators.
When's that, Mincy?
Mid to late February, right after the Super Bowl.
Nice.
And then also the biggest weekend, I'm already just saying it, and hopefully we're all involved. Final Four is in New Orleans this year. It's April 2nd and 4th. Really hoping we can all go down there for it. There's also a huge barbecue and music fest for charity. I'm part of Alcoholics for the Cause that weekend. I want to set New Orleans on fire in early April. Just go ahead and say that now.
I can't imagine an actual Mardi Gras float. of him and Megan making money and others.
Well, it's probably going to happen.
Woo!
I'm riding.
Anything Megan making money, I'm in. Anything.
I'm riding in the crew of Ferret
Fucking
parade
anything.
uptown and getting to throw beads. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Wait, so is that about Barstool, or are you just going down there and using your celebrity to do that?
Well, I'm gonna go down there and
Wearing Barstool merch.
yeah, of course.
This guy can't even walk down the street in Ole Miss and not get harassed, my friend.
Mobbed, I believe
Mobbed.
is the word. Mobbed.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, I'm
After
gonna do.
never having friends when you were young, this must be amazing.
Oh, it is amazing.
Right.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
you were not popular, right, in high school?
I was class favorites, too, my freshman year. I was class favorite my freshman year. I was
Freshman year of what?
high school. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I was like the fat guy everybody loved that never got laid. That was me.
Well, that's my point.
But still am.
I mean, that was,
Still am.
I didn't want to just.
Still am.
I just wanted to just ruin your legacy in one fell swoop.
But
So
it's
I let you let you do that to yourself.
Still am. Hold on. Hey, it's been a fun journey.
For real men, junior high school's the last time you masturbate.
I don't know that that's true.
I'll call the
only
bluff
kidding.
on that as well.
I do. I agree. I agree.
I love you, Steve.
I love you.
We might not get to your
That's
stuff.
fine. That's fine. We're not making the picks.
So here, can we get down to NFL right now?
We're going to it. We're going to it.
Oh, I want to fuck the people that think they could wait until the end and not tune in right at the beginning. So we give a really good pick at the beginning, and
Okay.
then they're forced to forever be tuned in the whole fucking hour.
Let me lay something out real quick.
What?
You're going to be here. You're going to try to be here once a week, right?
At least.
At least once a week.
No, at least.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, at least.
So he texted me a couple weeks ago and said I want to
Right.
start making a weekly appearance on Pick Central.
Right.
And we decided
Whoa,
on a
whoa,
day.
whoa.
What?
If it's more than once a week, it's Stu Finder's Pick Central.
Stu, I have no problem with that.
Done. Figured.
But I have
like the 4 people that are listening, I think a big fucking deal. Now we have 5.
first of all, we have
Yeah,
the same,
1.1K right now.
we have the
Listen,
same 2,000
truth be
virgins
told-
on YouTube that we always have.
Truth be told, numerous times I've listened to you naked in my bed, just laughing my fucking balls off. Because you guys are great.
Thank you very much.
On a real level. I mean, I put you down for a joke, but it was a joke. But you're fabulous. Everyone knows that here. Let's be real. It's an honor that you're going to lower your standards to have me, so I'm grateful.
Marty, how you doing?
Good, man. I'm loving this show.
Enjoying
I
it?
really am, man. I saw there's a bunch of Chick-fil-A's came in that I would love to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's I'm feeling it's good, man.
Only take one.
I'm happy.
You feeling good?
I'm really, really happy to see all of you.
It's nice to see you too.
It really is, man.
Who'd you have?
Smitty, I asked for you 4 times before you got here.
Did. Marty sat down, and I don't know if Marty and Big Evan Stu participated in anything before the show, but Marty sat down, and first thing he said was, "Where's Smith?" And I answered him. I looked over here, and I looked back, and Marty went, "Where's Smith?"
I was very concerned.
So Smitty, we're gonna get to the NFL right now, Stu, but I gotta ask Smitty one question about his business. How you doing?
Not my business.
How you do? It is your business.
Not my
You just created another Twitch channel.
Well, yeah,
Start a
for
new
the
business.
good. Yeah, for the good of Barstool.
Is
And
the new Twitch
Is it
channel
for the
where our
good of
poker's
Barstool
going
or
to be
for the good of
tonight?
Smitty?
Okay, so here's the situation with me and Game Time and everything that went down last night. First of all, I hereby announced with a heavy heart my retirement from Barstool Game Time today.
Okay.
Everybody go support MRAG, Stool Game Time. He's streaming now. Everyone go and support him. Thank you, Erica, Dave, MRAG's Devlin, Logan, Blaze, Radio Brent, everybody over the past 5 years. Clem, Coley, Hank, like everybody.
How could you say all this and then start your own another Twitch channel?
Well, there's a point at starting the own Twitch channel. I want to do stuff on Twitch that I could not do on that main Twitch channel because it would involve violations of it, specifically gambling, iCasino stuff to promote the sports book.
Sure.
That stuff was getting rejected because they didn't want to risk losing the Twitch channel again because somebody insinuated terroristic threats on there years ago and it got banned. So you don't want to lose that main Twitch channel. If I lose a Twitch channel, okay.
right.
I'm the Michael Scott Paper Company. I can just start up General Smitty 1v2. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
So I'm going to start streaming on that channel. I mean, there's going to be gaming stuff like me and White Sox Dave last night. White Sox Dave asked me if my child had any disabilities last night, which is like an outrageous thing to say.
Sure.
And compared me to Forrest Gump and then just
And this is White Sox Dave.
This is White Sox. I had a great spin zone on
Yes,
Forrest Gump. He's like, well, I have to ask that because, when Forrest met Haley Joe Osment, he was like, oh, does he have any deficiencies paternal? And I'm like, are you comparing me to a D1 All-American Congressional Medal of Honor war hero
Billionaire?
that became a billionaire, White Sox Dave? And White Sox Dave goes, yeah, well, he fucking had AIDS.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, but that's White Sox Dave.
It was such a funny clip.
It's a very funny clip. So that's the type of stuff you're going to get on twitch.tv/General Smitty 1v1. How it came about last night is CBS is he is an agent of truth and justice in these Barstool walls. You saw a couple years ago somebody tweeting out from the main account who he had access to a number of Washington at the time, the former name of the team, blogs, just like at a more frequent amount than like other people's blogs. It was investigated by CBS, and it was determined that a single person, not to be named, had access to the account and was abusing his power. So the Stool Game Time account CBS noticed over the past month or so was tweeting out and posting basically every single Barstool personality who even had a thought about gaming besides one specific random person. I don't know if you guys know, before the new year, we had a big to-do about like Smitty not getting a PC or whatever.
Right.
No. I mean,
What?
I'm not taking that at all. If TJ wants to, I need to listen to my man TJ and Za like a professional. People
All right,
who
looks
have
good.
been,
You look fine.
yeah, people who have
I don't
been
know why you
in
don't
the
just sit over
trenches.
here with a working headset.
This is my spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I need Smith over here.
So like Dana Beers gets a new PC that's tweeted out. Like Rico, or rest in peace, hopefully he's back soon. Tweeted something about having a setup that gets like interacted with, not necessarily promote, just like interaction, grow gaming at Barstool. Smitty, who was a big to do in content specifically with that, nothing. Smitty returns to Fortnite, which was like a huge thing. He did it at 5 a.m. during like one of the biggest Fortnite drops of the year. It was blogged about. It was streamed. Clips were put out. Nothing. And CBS had a very poignant question, basically saying, why are some people getting interacted with by the Game Time account and others not? That's all what the question was. And it's a simple question that should have resulted in hopefully a logical answer. And oh boy, the response.
Yeah.
I mean, MRAGs wrote and went on a diatribe and wrote like a thesis on of how over the past 9 months I've been trying to take down Game Time. And Devlin had some personal issues going on, but wrote a 100,000-word response email just basically discrediting me. Hey, I just wanted to, or excuse me, CBS just wanted to know why some Barstool personalities were getting interacted with involving Game Time and others. That was the question. Those were the answers. I went on my stream. We had a good stream. We did fine. And, I'm leaving it all behind. No hard feelings. Nothing with anybody. Go supports. Everything Game Time is. I'm out.
What's your channel called?
New slate.
Twitch.tv/General Smitty 1v1. We're going to be doing a lot
Is our poker on there?
Our poker's going to be on there. Okay. Ben Mintz, that's a very good question. We're going to have
Tonight.
home poker.
Tonight.
That's being pushed back a week. We had a night last night. The wife...
Understood.
I agreed with the wife that we're taking the night off. But we're going to have, athletes, celebrities, professional poker players like we did have before, famous streamers on for poker nights. We're going to be doing iCasino tournaments and stuff. We're going to be doing stuff, hopefully, with this show through the Barstool Sports Discord, which we want to take to the fucking moon, recorded on there.
You didn't want to talk to anybody on this show about that?
Do you want me to talk to you about that and just have you every step of the way, or do you want me to come to you with a plan set in action and be ready to go?
I want you to do it so I can take credit for it.
Thank you. Much like the Boomer Gaming Hour with Brandon Walker.
Correct.
Yes.
I said, Smitty, set everything up. I'll walk in and play.
Exactly.
And the Boomer Gaming Hour was fun.
It was fun.
For 3 episodes.
But they just
took it away.
They just rearranged the Barstool Twitch room for the 10th time in 2 years in there. Hopefully that works out this time. And go support everything that Stool Game Time and MRAGs is doing. Yes.
Will you need dick pics?
I will not turn them down, but they might not be posted.
I want to show everyone my shortcomings. I think it's about time.
I think that's fair.
Thank you.
I think we should definitely do that on Smitty's Twitch channel.
Oh, this channel, that's the fun
So I
part.
just
This
said,
channel was.
he has numerous. He can go in any area. Did you just hear him? He wants to go to Beirut. He'll be talking about Asa Arafat, whatever that means.
This channel was created with the specific intention of it getting taken down. So it's going to happen. It's just a matter of how. It might be through a gaming violation. It might be because we drop with someone and they say something inappropriate, which is why we couldn't drop with people before because they were scared. Or it could be Stu's dick.
All right. I just got to stop right here.
4 inches.
Because I know we have one person here who's very concerned. Marty, you can get up and go get you some Chick-fil-A.
I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm with my
You
friends.
want to, bad.
Just get some for
I've
everybody.
What'd he say?
Get everybody
Get
some.
everybody
Yeah.
some.
Chick-fil-A in those
Want me to
boxes?
get everyone some?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Well,
I'll get everyone some.
You either have to get everyone
Yeah, everyone.
or eat outside the room.
No, yeah, I'm going to get
You
everyone
can't
one.
torture us.
Or you can wait. You don't have to go.
All right, I'll wait. I'm not sure what to
Seem
do.
indecisive, Marty.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do.
If you
Marty-
wait, they're gonna be all gone.
Marty, you gotta think right now. Marty.
No, I can't. I don't know what to do. Just keep going. Just speak. So, real fast.
Hold on. I'm making fun of you. Big F said 2 words on this show, and he's just laughing.
I mean, it's Stew Hour. I love the Stew Variety Hour. Obviously, that
What
was
is wrong
Smitty.
with your
That was
eye
Smitty's
right
time.
here?
What's wrong with your eye?
I just fucked up. I
No,
just-
just, what is that?
I don't even know.
You didn't get hit or something.
No.
So you woke
It comes
up.
out in the sun.
Oh, yeah, you got a little dark patch.
Probably
I have a
cancer.
little- yeah,
I
probably.
think the fat guy eye.
No. It's like a birthmark. Like in college when we have like blacklight parties, like you see in the summer too. Summer it pops.
Your eye pops in the blacklight button?
This part. No, it's not.
Why am I the only person mentioning this when you guys have been together for 9 years?
I
and I've
don't
been
know.
on for
I don't
2
look at his
shows?
face. I don't
What does that mean? You
I've
don't look
never
at his
noticed it.
face.
I've never
He's
noticed
sitting next to you.
We don't
It's
look at each other's
staring
face.
at
Big
you.
F, do you look at my face?
Not really.
No,
It's
we
like
don't
his third eye. I thought it was Cyclops.
Yeah.
What is that?
We don't look at each other's
Bothering.
face.
Listen, when you talk,
A
cover
few people
your
have said it
face.
to me before.
To finish the game time thing. So they didn't want other people on their Twitch because they were scared they're gonna say something.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I thought you just said. Did he not just say that?
No, he was
I don't
he was
know. I
saying
didn't
about
know.
the thing that you couldn't do certain things on theirs that you can do on
Yeah,
yours.
like
iCasino.
like the iCasino is one potential thing where it could be a violation, or like if I want to randomly like drop in Fortnite or Call of Duty with a random person or a kid. We did that before years ago, and it was very funny. It was good content, and then just this random person dropped like a hard N-bomb, and we can't control that, and it's awful. And that's what led to that not being able to happen on the main Twitch.
Now, if you
I
say
don't
that
want
word,
that to happen.
If you
with
say that
mine.
word, that's a problem.
Yes, it could be a problem. I don't want that to happen on mine, but again, if something happens and the account gets deleted, it's not Barstool's issue.
Not on a
Yeah,
7
whatever.
or a 14-second delay.
It could be placed on delay. Yes, that's actually smart. Still.
Well, that's what.
Well, you don't have to say actually smart. Stu's a smart guy. You don't have to
Yeah,
say
no,
actually.
that's smart. We
One
should put.
person's job is literally to listen
Yeah.
to every word, and he has 7 or 14 seconds to just delete it.
Yeah, just to have a kill button.
Exactly.
That's
Has
not
to
bad.
be.
It's
Has
not
to
bad.
be, especially if that's the consequences.
This
I'm
week-
actually shocked we didn't think of that 3 years ago.
This weekend, the National Football League will determine who is playing in Super Bowl 50-something. So we have got the Bengals at the Chiefs. The Chiefs still 7-point favorites on the Barstool Sportsbook app. The over and under, or the total is 54.5. The Niners are at the Rams. Rams minus 3.5 at home. Over under total is 46. Stu, you wanted to dive into the NFL. I've got several props here that we could talk about. I've got several Big Ben retires, and we'll talk about that. But Bengals, Chiefs, Niners, Rams, take it in any direction you would like to take it. You correctly called, I believe, last week Bengals.
Yeah,
Yes.
On Tuesday, you said Bengals, 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 and they in fact won.
Yeah, I'm 7 and 1, 88% to end the NFL show on Barstool Sports Advisors, so that was pretty cool. And 5 and 0 in the wild card, and then 2 and 1 divisional round. I won both best bets. Bengals. I think that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are just Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. I mean, you watch Burrow cover 7 straight college football games and win a championship. Then you watched him in the pros before he got hurt. Was amazing against the number. And now you're just seeing that, I mean, I don't know how you beat the guy. And this is with arguably the worst offensive line in the history of pro football. He got sacked 9 times, right?
Right.
I mean, so he's getting no help. I mean, you cannot win playoff games and get sacked 9 times, and he just did. It's not believable. It's not reality, and you just saw it.
Right.
So let's throw out everything. But I think he's that good where I think it's great value here. Now, if the game was pick'em and you're asking me to pick the winner of the game, I think that would be a much harder bet. I might lean toward the Chiefs there. But I think +7's a really good bet here. I think it's a really, really, really good bet. I think it's a value bet. I think the public will be on the Chiefs. I think the sharps will have to take the number. Look, if he could withstand being sacked 9 times and still win a divisional playoff game, he could do anything.
The line, which I believe opened at 7.
I think it's 6. It'll start 6.5 for a quick second.
I'm almost certain the line opened at 7. Well,
Brandon, continue with your
well, the
flow.
rest of the question is moot because I was going to say the line opened at 7 and it hasn't budged. It's stayed pretty rock solid at 7 all week. But
I thought it was 7.5 for a hot second too. I'm actually being serious too.
it's hovered around that 7 mark. Hasn't really gone one way or the other. Does that tell you anything?
Not yet. I mean, in other words, you have to be in the captain.
Too early?
You have to be in the captain's chair 30 minutes before the game, maybe 20 minutes before the game, and then you'll see if there's a significant line move. You'll see if it's public money, or if it's
the big guys,
sucker money, or if it's sharp money.
Right.
But all the sharp money came in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, wild card and division. Sharps have been, I'm on the same sides, so I mean 7-1. Sharps have been killed.
All right, so on the other side, you got the Niners and the Rams. Does your gut do anything on that one?
I'm not going to commit to that game right now. I mean, a gun to my head, I would take the 49ers. I mean, look, 49ers have just made Dak Prescott look like a joke. They make Aaron Rodgers look insignificant, and the hype was absolutely for nothing. I mean, I've never seen a guy with more on the line be an epic bust as Aaron Rodgers. And I've always given Aaron Rodgers a hard time, only because I bet against him, because most of the time he's the public side, and he's had a phenomenal record against the spread. For a guy that's Joe Public, like a Tom Brady type, Peyton Manning, no matter what, people bet them no matter what. Doesn't matter who they're playing, doesn't matter the line.
Right.
He covers a lot, and I hate him. And I always was a defender behind the scenes saying he's the best quarterback ever with skills because he could throw and run. Brady can't run. Manning can't run. They couldn't run. But this was the biggest choke job ever. He's a fucking farce. He should be they should never let him on Jeopardy again. He should never grace that stage. Are you kidding me, Aaron Rodgers? No. Listen, your performance was, not only did you choke, which we've seen you choke before, you might have choked last year, but you have no heart. That was a heartless effort. And I'm being nice. I'm not cursing. I'm not, doing anything silly. You played with no heart, no soul, and you quit on your team. I can't, because you're not that bad. You gave no effort. You're Aaron Rodgers. You might as well have been Trent Dilfer. Are you kidding me? Without the Ravens defense.
So Trent Dilfer and Aaron Rodgers have won the exact same amount of Super Bowls.
My point, exactly.
Yeah.
Served up on a tee and you drove it 400 yards, Brandon Walker.
There's a drive deep to left by Castellanos. Yes.
Trent Dilfer and Aaron Rodgers are the same amount of Super Bowls. And Lincoln, you understand that? Aaron, you're a fraud. Get a shot. Be a man. Look yourself in the mirror.
So it was a massive choke. They went down the field and they scored, and they went up 7-0. And from that point on, with everything on the line, they're the number 1 seed. They got the weather they want. They score 3 points.
And that's the number 1 offense, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I believe statistically it is, but it's Aaron Rodgers, it's Devontae Adams, it's Aaron Jones, it's everybody. They score 3 points, they lose the game. And he has gotten, I remember, and every year we fall for it, Stu. Every year, I don't know if it's just gamblers or just football in general, we fall for it when we say, oh shit, road through, it's going to be tough to win in Green Bay, in January.
And it never is.
It never is.
Never is.
It never is.
It's a cakewalk.
It used to be.
5 years
Like,
ago,
even
6
when?
years
One-
ago.
he went-
Up
7
until
years
Michael
ago.
Vick won in what?
But he's
04?
been to 2 Super Bowls, so I can't remember his roads there. But since 2011, when they or whenever they
No, yeah, that's why I said like Michael Vick won in
That
there.
probably
What
was the-
2004?
wait, has he been to 2 or
2000?
1? Has he been to 1 Super
He's
Bowl?
been one.
He's only been to 1
No,
Super Bowl.
because
Yeah.
they've lost a ton of NFC championships.
Right.
But they
It's-
never
it-
lost before that.
The Giants went to Lambeau and won
they
twice
did.
in that time.
Yeah, 07 and 11, Giants went there and won.
That's right. That's right. So it's not difficult to win in Green Bay, and that Chick-fil-A is just walking by like it ain't. And that guy's quitting. That guy, Mikey Podcast is leaving.
He's stealing the chicken
And he's
nuggets.
still-
That's the reason we have Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's for him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He's getting a going away lunch.
Getting a going away Chick-fil-A?
All right, get back to football here. So I think the
No,
49
hold on, Stu.
What?
This motherfucker's leaving the company, and we just spent a bunch of
All
money
right,
on Chick-fil-A
so,
for his ass.
Marty, can you please go out get Chick-fil-A for
I
all of us?
can't
and come
now.
back? No?
I'm
That's
pretty
sad.
sunk.
It's all
into
gonna be
this
gone.
You're pretty stuck into the chair.
What was the going away what was the going away lunch for when Trista Crick was here? Did we get anything?
I don't know that we did,
That's a shame.
but please don't
Yeah.
bully.
I'm not.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
not. I'm saying we should have gotten something.
Just you just stop. You stop. You just stop.
Right.
I always liked her so much. I thought she was adorable.
I liked her too.
She
Should.
was-
I'm saying we should have
I mean,
gotten.
Don't
She
fucking
was adorable.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't do this stupid
I'm
bullshit.
just saying we should have
Shut
gotten
the-
a going away lunch
No.
when she left.
Then you should have.
Listen,
You
if
should have
she-
let it. If you liked her so much, you should have done
I
it.
didn't know that going away lunches were a thing. If Mikey Podcast is getting one, then Trista Crick definitely shouldn't have gotten one.
If you gave her
Complimenting
food,
her.
she would have thought you had arsenic in it. Be real.
Yeah, you hated her.
Let's call a spade a spade. Be
You
real.
hated her, and you treated her like shit.
Be real. No male has ever treated a woman worse than you. Wait. I don't know about that.
Dude, that's slanderous.
No, but I love her.
OJ
She was
just
so
prancing
adorable.
around.
She was always super, super nice to me. It's all I could fucking say.
So,
Forever.
so you mentioned something that I thought was very interesting.
What? Yes.
The Niners go to Dallas and shut that
Yes.
down. They shut that offense down. That's
And
a
then
good
they
offense.
made Aaron Rodgers look,
Then they went to Green Bay, 10 points.
like a pedestrian. I cannot believe. Listen,
You didn't let me ask a question.
go. Well, I know the question, but go.
What's the question?
No, I have no idea. I'm so sorry to be rude. Go.
The total this week is 46. If they shut down Dak on the road, they shut down Aaron Rodgers on the road, can they shut down Stafford and Kupp on the road and keep this total under 46? Feels like they can.
Nope.
Why not?
Can't. The Rams are.
They
gonna
just
fucking-
did to Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I understand. I think the Rams are rolling on offense
how many
right now.
how many points they scored in the second half?
Who?
Rams.
7, right? Or 3? No, 10. 10, right?
Okay.
Because it was
Scored
The
30.
49ers, which doesn't always matter, but I think here it fucking matters, own the Rams.
last 6 games they
6
beat
in a
them.
row.
I
Week
mean,
18.
they have never owned a team more than the Rams.
And I don't know if
So
franchise
this
to
is
franchise.
not so it isn't like the Rams are going to fucking light up the scorebook because they never do.
Yeah.
They have no fucking. They have never any luck. Any break that could go against them goes against them. Any lucky thing goes against them, and they get their ass kicked. Offensive line, defensive line, always, forever.
And I'm not sure they're going to have much of a home field as far as
No,
like,
Rams have no home field.
they have no home field.
No home
Like
field.
San Francisco
Especially
fans will
against
be.
San
No
Fran,
home
yeah.
field.
They had to be in a silent count in the end of the regular season game at home.
It'll be equal. Frisco might travel even heavier. It's going to be crazy.
No, that's
They
what
were
I'm
trying to
thinking.
stop
No,
San
it-
Fran fans from buying tickets.
Exactly. It's going to be right. It would be all Frisco fans if they could.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Frisco has, the biggest following in the world besides probably Steelers.
Are there genuine LA Rams
No.
or LA Chargers fans?
I-
know
yes.
Ken Jack is.
Yes, but now it's a mishmash.
Yeah.
Well, Chargers is different because Chargers just moved from San Diego to like
How far away is that? I'm not.
it's an hour,
Forever
right?
hours.
That's close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It's a few
But
hours.
from St. Louis to like not a lot of people
Yeah.
are going to stay with St. Louis, but I think there's probably some Rams fans still in St. Louis.
I got-
It is
gotta-
LA too.
I
but
got
they were also the LA Rams
Yeah.
25 years ago.
I got a DM yesterday. Remember the kid who called in really upset about Stafford's wife?
Yeah. The guy lost his mind.
I might not have been here.
You weren't here that day. He
EDM
really
me.
It was
lost.
a great call.
He DM'd me. He goes, "I think I need to apologize to Miss Stafford because she put out an Instagram saying that like how expensive the tickets are and she's gonna buy some for some people."
Yeah.
So he's like, "I think I need to apologize to her." I mean, they're expensive as fuck. But do you think? So this is the second year in a row if the LA goes to the Super Bowl?
I know what you're saying. You said it very poorly.
Just someone else talk.
It would be
man.
it would be the second year. It would be the second year in a row the home team would host the Super Bowl.
Yes,
That's what you were trying to say.
That's
you didn't
crazy.
get close.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It really
though.
wasn't close, but Brandon saved you.
Thank God.
You're welcome.
It's your fault.
No, you're welcome.
No, after 50 something
Have me
years,
on the show, and you're the second dumbest person on this panel, because I'm the dumbest. It would help you.
It is interesting that after 50-something years of no home team hosting the Super Bowl, Tampa does it last year, and then L.A. could do it this year.
Inhuman, unbelievable.
But again, Tampa hosted it during a COVID year, which was half attendance, and now L.A.'s doing it. L.A. has no home field, so it's not like a true home. Even then, it wouldn't be a true home field.
No.
Why are people? Why are people?
It's
disrespecting the
it's a
Rams
5,000 to
still? I don't
8,000
get
get in.
Who's
By the way,
disrespecting the Rams?
I think people are like they think that they don't think that.
I think the Niners are going to win.
Yeah, I don't.
They're
I've
gonna
heard a
win the
lot of
football
people
I don't think
say
that's
it's 49.
disrespect.
well, the Niners have all the mojo.
Yeah, they have the.
But
most.
Rams-
I think
it's
the
a-
Rams
I think
beat
it's a
an
matchup
Arizona
thing.
team that was without their best player.
But they went to Tampa and beat Tom Brady. I mean, that's
and
big.
no matter how they did it, they still did it.
They did. They went to Tampa and beat Tom Brady.
I don't actually.
And tried
I
to
don't
lose.
actually think that was a fair fight. Do you? I mean, Fournette was hurt. Godwin's not there.
Fournette was playing.
Antonio, he was hurt.
Everybody's
I said.
a little hurt,
No, he was really hurt. Antonio Brown wasn't there.
Cam Akers fumbled twice.
He did it. Yes. No. Or they would have beat him.
Well, no, they did everything
Or they
they
would
could
have
to
beat
throw
him,
away the game.
right? Or they would have been in the game, right?
Yeah.
No. Rams could win. Rams could win, but it's no longer Matthew Stafford's going to be the problem, as we see. He's not the problem.
Which
He's
I am
the
excited
solution.
about. I like
He's the
that.
solution. He's great. He's always been great.
Yeah.
It's a
He's
matchup.
always
it's a
been
matchup
great.
thing.
I just like the under. I like the Niners to come in and muck it up, and maybe the Rams escape with a 3-point win.
I put in the bet. I bet the Niners to win the Super Bowl.
What's the number?
Oh, man.
I had the Packers to win the Super Bowl. That
What'd you
didn't
get it
work
at?
out.
I just
That was
did it
not a
this
good
week.
bet.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers.
No, what'd you get it at?
450.
That's why you're so mad.
That's it?
Because
No,
I think they're
I'm
going
not
to win.
actually mad. I'm humiliated.
I think they're going to win.
Conversations going on right now.
Sorry.
And the next week they already the projected line. If they win, they'd only be 3-point dogs to the Chiefs.
Stop talking.
And if the Bengals win, they'd be favorites.
I got something for you. So I went and looked on the Barstool Sports book because you can get future matchups right now. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And here are the odds, and I want anybody to speak up when they hear something they just love.
Mm-hmm.
So for the Super Bowl in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, you can get Chiefs over Rams plus 250 right now. If you see the future and you want to go ahead and get on it, you can get Rams over Chiefs plus 333. Okay? You can get Chiefs over Niners 4-1 plus 400. You can get Niners over Chiefs, if you like the Niners a lot, plus 650. Now you switch and you bring the Bengals in. Rams over Bengals 9-1 plus 900. Bengals over Rams 12-1. Niners over Bengals 16-1. And Bengals over Niners, the longest shot, 20-1, 2,000 plus 2,000. Anybody feel so strongly about the next few weeks of games that you would pick one of those
shit, it went
games,
away.
like Chiefs over Rams, Rams over Chiefs, or would you like to involve the Niners? What would you do here?
I'll tell you what. I don't hate the Chiefs over Niners again.
I don't either.
Plus 440?
Plus 400.
Plus 400?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
100 to win
If you
400.
think the 49ers are going to win this week.
I genuinely
pretty
believe
good.
they're going to win.
What do you think, Stu? Any of that interest you at all?
What was the Bengals, Rams, or Bengals, Niners?
Bengals, Rams over Bengals is plus 900.
Okay.
And Bengals over Rams is plus 1,200.
Right.
Bengals over Niners is plus 2,000. And Niners over Bengals is plus 1,600.
You really think the Bengals are
So
going
I
to
would
beat
say
Kansas City?
those four are value. I'm not saying that Kansas City is going to lose the game outright. I'm saying that Kansas City shouldn't even be in this game, and Buffalo should be. It was a fluke. It was Buffalo gave Kansas City this divisional round. They didn't earn it. They're scumbags. Fuck them. So be that as it may. So I'm saying that
I don't know how any
can
of that-
Joe
Why does everybody hate on my
Stu, I
can
agree.
Joe Burrow
Can
Joe Burrow go in there, whip out his dick, and fuck Patty Mahomes' wife and daughter up her ass? Yes.
No, I don't know that his dog.
And I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying that I am forever to the day I die a Joe Burrow life or death fan. Just like in college, just like in NFL, NBA right now, I'm John Moran. I'll die for that man. Joe Burrow, I'll die for. He is a fucking winner like I have not seen since Joe Montana, which I still consider the greatest quarterback ever, and he would piss all over Tom Brady and all over Aaron Rodgers. If the rules were when he was, you were allowed to grab him, dump him on his head, kick him in his face, and step on his balls and say, "How you doing?"
Yeah, the Giants used to kill him.
Literally concussions.
Right.
It was literally like Frank Giffen missed a year of football with a concussion. Literally what they were able to do to people. But
Yeah, Lawrence
I'm on a
Taylor and
tangent.
Leonard Marshall used to
But
kill.
I think that the Bengals, if they can beat Kansas City, they win the Super Bowl.
I
disagree.
That.
Oh, fine. I disagree vehemently with what you said, though. When you said Buffalo handed it to him and Buffalo
Handed it to them. It was a
shootout.
If I was the head coach and there was 13 seconds left, I win that game.
Buffalo made mistakes.
They should have won the game.
Buffalo made
If you
mistakes.
No.
Huge
You're
mistakes.
paid to win that game.
Buffalo made mistakes, but it was a shootout. Kansas City was right there. Kansas City made the fucking plays.
Listen, the game
Buffalo played dumbass defense on that last drive, though.
The game was won, and Buffalo gave them the game. They didn't win the game. Buffalo gave it to them. Kansas City played amazing. Kansas City is amazing. Prolific. Mahomes, best ever when he could run. Maybe the best quarterback ever. Unstoppable. You can't stop the tight end. You can't stop the receiver if Mahomes runs. But Buffalo had that game won and gave it away.
All right.
You can never give a division round. They gave the fucking game away. You can't let a team move down the field in 13 seconds. I mean, that
What
was
was the
ridiculous.
Chiefs' record this year? 12-5.
Yeah, they're 3-4, and then they went 9-1 down the stretch. But the only loss was at the Bengals when Chase had the 266 3 TDs.
But do you remember how many times everyone's like, "Oh, it's Chiefs." Everyone's figured out the Chiefs. They suck, and it's like I don't get why. I know what we
Because they
talked
won
about,
so
like,
easily in the past.
Yeah, I think
They
that's
won
why
just
people are
so
so
dominant,
mad.
like it was
But-
men against boys. Now all of a sudden you thought kinks in the armor. They weren't getting the ball to Kelsey. They weren't getting the ball to Hill. And Mahomes wasn't running. Once he ran, they were a different team.
We
Unstoppable. Unstoppable once Mahomes runs.
We said it at the beginning of the year. Two things were wrong with them. Number one, red zone turnovers. And number two, their defense was historically bad. Their defense is
lights out
arguably
now.
the best of
Their
the
defense
Chris Jones was hurt.
It's
That was
the
a big
right
thing.
point. Defense is the reason they are now.
Is Honey Badger playing? Does anyone know or no?
I hadn't heard yet.
think
He
it
had
was
a bad
concussion.
Yeah, it was a bad concussion though. He was ruled out. Snap ruled out on.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys that if he can play, he's gonna play. He's a tough son of a bitch. I think y'all are all. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on the Bengals, but I think KC by 2 touchdowns, 38-24.
Wait a second.
Drop
That's
it.
it. Let's not even play the game.
No, I really think we should
No,
stop.
I do.
No, I like it.
No,
Wait,
I like it too.
I'm betting.
I like it too.
I have a
I'm
Bengals
betting
hate
exact
team.
score. I'm
We,
betting
we have
exact score.
we have a conspiracy going on in the chat right now. I'm sorry for interrupting. Stu, did you just take a sip of Ben's coffee?
He asked.
Yeah.
He asked.
No, I asked.
Oh, okay.
No. Listen, I did not ask on the second sip. I asked on the prior sip. I said,
green
"Can I
light
have
was
some?"
given.
He said
The green
yes.
light was given.
So
Okay.
the way I work is I don't necessarily need to ask every time.
No, you don't.
It's a full blown.
You're Stu fucking fine.
Let's go. Exactly. Let's.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
Exactly.
Just-
I think it might
in a
be
whorehouse, we'd both eat ass. So what's the difference?
it might be his coffee now.
Oh, I only had a little.
No, I'm drinking it out of
Listen,
that. and he's
I'm
drinking
not worried about. Listen, I eat ass in a whorehouse. I'm not worried about COVID, but I did have my booster 2 days ago.
When's the
3
last
days
time you ate ass, Ben Mintz?
I have no answer to this because I don't know. Maybe
A
a
virgin of eating ass.
I'm not eating that.
Louisiana, you eat your cousin, but you won't eat an ass. I don't understand how that works. Explain that
I
to
mean,
me.
I've done it once, but
Ah, there it is.
Mitzi!
Done right. It's just like almost like a virgin clitoris.
I'm doing
It's not
it.
a big
That's
deal.
breaking news.
Right or wrong?
That's breaking
I
news.
anyway,
Exactly. Is that right?
I don't-
Breaking news.
nothing gets me more off.
Eating ass is like a delicacy. If you're not eating your girl's ass, I hate to say it, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Someone is. If you're not eating your girl's ass, someone is.
I love
Let's
Mitzi.
fucking be real. Let's
That's-
teach the youth of America what the real reality is. If your girl says just like sucking
Yes.
dick, she's sucking someone else's dick.
Ben
That's how it
Mintz,
works.
the Bayou Salad
That's how it works.
That was one of the
That was
funniest
amazing.
things I've
I
ever
don't
heard.
even.
That's breaking news.
I've done it once.
You
Ben,
forced
since
out
it
of
was
him.
once, what was her name?
I ain't going.
Her first name.
I ain't going. No, I
Betty Ann.
I plead the fifth.
Lucy Lou.
Betty Ann.
Plead the fifth.
Sarah Lee. I'm getting to like cakes now.
Oh,
Dolly Madison.
Wow.
you're way back now.
Yes.
Dolly Madison. Okay. I got another prop bet I want to throw by you guys. Highest scoring team this weekend. And it stands to reason the Chiefs, who are at home, 7-point favorites, great offense. You can bet that at Chiefs minus 129. So not a lot of value there, but a pretty solid bet.
Yeah.
If you believe in the Rams, highest scoring team this weekend, plus 375. The Bengals, highest scoring team this weekend at plus 425.
That's a pretty good save, I thought.
Amazing. Go ahead.
And Niners plus 575. Niners plus 575. Let me repeat that. Highest scoring team this weekend. Chiefs minus 129. Rams plus 375. Bengals plus 425. Niners plus 75. If you convince yourself that the Bengals can beat the Chiefs.
Good value.
If you convince yourself the Bengals can beat the Chiefs, betting the Bengals money line and then also betting Bengals plus 425 to be the highest scoring team this weekend would be a pretty good windfall.
I like it.
It'd be a pretty good addition to your sharpness, I think.
I think, if you're talking props, I'm not a prop bettor. I don't bet props. Like in my house right now, you have my son, Alex, who runs the business with me. He plays for like 8 years, 200 props. He bets every night, basketball, crazy. So, but yeah, I think that's a good prop.
I think it goes hand in hand with a straight bet, though. Like if you believe in the Bengals money line.
I mean, again, it's a shot in the dark. It's a +7 dog in a championship game, which I'm sure odds are that is not a good bet. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not a double-digit underdog. But I think they got a shot. Joe Burrow.
So you like both underdogs, though?
Gun to my head right now, yes. I mean, it means it doesn't
Rams
mean
plus 375.
I mean, I'm locked into the Bengals. The Rams, I'm not locked into as much. I could absolutely flip that game time.
I'm just going back through my mind. I mean, it's been an underdog playoff so far, hasn't it?
Oh, monster!
Oh, yeah.
I mean, both number one seeds got knocked out as soon as they played.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
It
been
could have been
an underdog
everyone.
playoff. Yeah.
It could have been every underdog.
right. Chiefs
Well,
are the only one.
the seven, there were some blowouts that first weekend.
that was horrible.
Steelers and
That was
Eagles.
terrible.
Steelers and Eagles.
Well, it just
Steelers
shows you.
didn't
It just
belong in
shows
the
you
playoffs.
maybe you shouldn't have that extra team. In the
Right.
100%.
Um,
So we only would have had one instead of two humiliations.
This morning, Big Ben Roethlisberger released a video. He has officially retired. I think we all knew it was going to happen. Whatever. Here's my discussion point on Ben Roethlisberger. Since 2000, I think that's a good cutoff point for this era of quarterbacks. We've had a fine era of quarterbacks, including by Tom Brady, thought by many to be the greatest of all time. I kind of side with Stu on the Joe Montana angle. But since 2000, rank these quarterbacks because we've had some doozies. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers. And those are the 6. There might be some I'm missing. Mahomes hasn't been playing long enough. All his best football is probably still ahead of him. So this is the 6 that I honed in on since 2000 of standing above and beyond this generation of quarterbacks.
I mean, top 2.
Well, I mean, that's
pretty much
easy. I
stay,
mean,
right?
yeah,
Brady and Peyton,
Eli
right?
Manning
Yeah.
won, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what is amazing? Like, you guys discussed this
I don't know
before,
why.
but you guys and like Jerry have had the same quarterback since like you were in elementary school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For when I was like,
Like it is a little bit wild. It's like your entire childhood. Like just
no,
growing up with a
losing
quarterback.
Eli was like,
Yeah.
when he got drafted, I was in 3rd grade. I was 20. I was a grown man when he's not the quarterback
yeah,
anymore. I was 25.
That's life altering.
It was.
We've been terrible since.
You were terrible the last 4 or 5 years of him.
I mean, you were pretty
No, the
terrible
last,
with
like-
them other than 2 years.
right. You weren't always
Besides
really with
2
him.
years,
Other
you were
than when we
terrible
were,
with
other
them.
than when we were the best.
Well, you
get
won the
how-
last game.
Yeah.
That's
and then you were
literally
number
means you're
1
the
seed
best.
1 year, but
And the crazy
lost in
thing,
the
no,
first
and
round.
people love to drag Eli saying he got carried there. The record that Mahomes about to break for passing yards in a postseason, it's Eli's record. He's the most passing yards in the history
Also,
of a
Mahomes
single
got carried
postseason.
there, too. He
Big
got
time.
carried in the Super Bowl. The entire time he's gotten carried in the Super Bowl. He's played 1 good quarter in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're down 20-10.
was
Right, they were with 10 minutes
Okay,
left.
but
They,
Eli Manning
right, they
played
were about
great
to be
fourth
eliminated by
quarters.
Frisco.
They were down
literally.
20-10 with
He
6
played
minutes
like
left.
shit. He
and
looked
they scored
terrible.
They scored 3 touchdowns last
But
night.
Eli Manning's been played great.
Eli back against
Fourth
the wall.
quarter, 10 minutes
comes
left.
through
Okay,
every
so-
time.
Who threw the ball to Tyree?
It was a great throw. And a great play to get. He was about to get
also in-
sacked.
he was
The
in the
play,
grass.
the
He was in the grass.
He was about to get sacked.
Avoiding the sack was better than the Hail
was a great
Mary.
play.
Throw it there to have him.
The
catch.
throw to
I think the
Manningham.
throw to Manningham was better.
The throw to
Exactly.
Manningham was like the best throw in the history of the NFL.
Can I?
I think
No, it
I
is.
think Roethlisberger to Santonio Holmes might have.
That was
That
the
threw it
best.
70 yards in a bucket from the opposite hash.
70 yards.
Opposite hash. You got to include. You got to
Maybe
include diagonal.
68. Maybe 68.
You got to include diagonal.
Yeah, but Holmes was there.
Marty's on my side.
That was on the ball. That was. But anyway,
He
listen. I
literally
need-
dropped it in a basket.
Can I say something about Ben Roethlisberger?
Sure.
Montana Clark.
He's only won one Super Bowl.
Overrated.
Referees gave him one at Detroit. That was a fraud Super Bowl.
Against Seattle, that was a fraud Super Bowl.
That was a
I
fraud
agree.
Super Bowl.
That was a fraud year because
No, it
the
was
Heat
all-
beat the Mavs in a fraud officiating year too. That I agree.
Fraud Super Bowl. Jeremy Stevens got pulled down like 4 times. They didn't call any pass interference against the Steelers. And then Hines Ward got they called 2 pass interferences that if you watch the tape, you'd still be looking where they were. So it was a fraud Super Bowl.
I agree. That is a fraud Super Bowl.
Especially since I bet on Seattle heavy and got killed.
You don't carry those grudges though.
No, I hate that. But I hate the Steelers since the 70s. So it wasn't
I've always
like-
hated the Steelers myself.
Yeah. But when Ben could run, he was one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life because he had the strongest arm ever. I mean, he could throw the ball 70, 80 yards. You know, he could just chuck the ball. And when he could run, he was so strong. If you remember when he used to run, you couldn't bring him down. Like, no one brought him down one-on-one ever. You could jump on his back.
Yeah, I would say Ben Roethlisberger is the best shifty Madden quarterback to ever extend a play.
Amazing. Couldn't take in his early years. He ran like a bull. He was a bull.
D. Lyman would bounce off him. It was
No,
crazy.
he's a big boy.
in his heyday for sure.
So I think Brady and Peyton are 1-2. Then you decide who's after that. And I realize now Rodgers isn't on this list, but he's still playing, so whatever. So I got Breeze, Eli, Ben, or Rivers. I think Breeze is easily third there. And then you decide who's the best of that 2003 class: Ben, Eli, or Rivers. Ben and Eli both won Super Bowls, so it's easy to put Rivers behind them.
Multiple.
I think it goes
Multiple.
in that exact order.
Ben, Eli, Rivers. Yeah. I think
Maybe you put Rivers above Eli. You
Do
can't
the
put him
Rivers
above Ben.
thing. You're a loser.
You can't put Rivers.
You put Rivers ahead of Eli. Just say you're a
Well,
loser.
then
I mean,
it
look,
stays
a
the way it
regular,
is.
I'm glad
he
no,
was
Smitty said it right.
He was a better regular season quarterback, that's for damn sure. Rivers, but he wasn't. But Eli was so prolific and beat an 18-0 team and beat the Patriots for a second time, and they easily could have lost both games. That for them to win, Eli gets it.
and
Like,
played
that's why if you're a Giants fan,
phenomenally in
If
both
you're a
playoff
Giant fan
teams.
and you think of Eli, all you think of is ding,
God.
ding, ding.
God.
Beat the Patriots. Ding, ding, ding.
You know
beat
what's
the
crazy?
Patriots, and that's it.
New York teams, when it comes to championships, everyone throws it out. Like Derek Jeter. Oh, he was that. He's kind of shitty.
Yeah, they don't wanna
He's
give us
got a
anything.
shit ton of championships.
5.
Eli Manning
5.
has 2. But it just doesn't matter when it comes to him because of that.
But
no.
they're
Eli
bad.
also
the-
has
the-
Eli
but the
also is one of
playoff
the most
run-
prolific interception throwers in the
No,
history of the
So
game.
is Brett Favre.
I didn't mention Brett Favre.
But I'm saying, like, guys, when you're a gunslinger, you throw picks.
I
And
wasn't
he
a
never-
gunslinger.
He wasn't a
I wasn't
You didn't say he wasn't a gunslinger.
He was a
He was a
gunslinger.
gunslinger.
Yes, that's to say.
Because he was a pussy
gunslinger.
doesn't mean he's not a gunslinger.
He was a
He's not a
gunslinger.
gunslinger.
He was a gunslinger.
Yes,
But
he
how-
was.
no, but
How is
no,
Eli
no,
Manning?
no.
How is Eli Manning a pussy? He never sat out a game in his career.
He was a pussy.
He never.
No, he wasn't.
You know, hard
He wasn't a pussy as a player.
in the NFL that he's not missed any games.
How dare you?
He wasn't a pussy as a player. He was a pussy as like
He had
the
a silly-
nicest guy
he had
in
a
the
silly
world.
look on his face.
He was the
He had a silly look
sweetest
on his face.
man
He's
ever.
not a pussy.
He was the
Eli Manning.
classiest man ever.
That's
Eli
dumb.
Manning.
He's dumb. No
But he
games
wasn't
in cold
like.
weather.
But you
Pussy.
wouldn't go to him to go to a
No, he's
whorehouse
a
and smoke a
fucking
blunt
pussy.
and
Yeah,
fuck
and he
chicks.
beats your ass every time.
Listen, you would
Pussy.
never. You would never snort coke off a hooker's ass with Eli Manning. So that's why I
That's
mean by
probably
a
true.
pussy.
That's what I'm
That-
calling
that
a
may be
pussy.
Brett
true,
Favre,
but that
that's a
does not
weekly
mean-
occurrence. You know,
So
that's
we're on
all
the
I'm
same
saying.
He has
page.
dumb face. He's not a pussy. He has dumb face.
But
you can't fix that. You're
He's
just
also
born
not a
with
he
it.
got
gunslinger.
sacked
But
like.
what do you?
He's a
How?
gunslinger.
How?
That's
You know,
crazy.
just sit here and like, Adam. What do you like? What
Gunslinger,
do
I
you
feel
mean
like
he's
somebody
not a
that
gunslinger?
comes out
But
with a
but he's
swagger.
not-
He never has swagger.
No, he's not
What,
Brett Favre.
confidence?
He's not Brett Favre.
Yes, what do you mean he didn't have confidence?
Eli,
Do you
Eli
like
was,
him
he
over
was
Brett Favre?
a calculated
Yeah,
guy,
I'm a
a calm
Giants fan.
guy. He wasn't.
But do you
he's-
like
he's
him
my
over Brett
king.
Favre?
I like Eli over every human being on planet Earth.
Okay. But Brett Favre was amazing, even though he threw
I love Brett
hundreds
Favre.
of interceptions.
No, but I
Brett
compare
Favre's
him.
a gunslinger.
I compare it because but you say that you just like his attitude more.
Eli never.
I think
Right,
attitude
exactly.
is gunslinger.
But to me, gunslinger is a style of play. Like you're a guy. You force some throws. You're gonna get picked sometimes. You're gonna make some big plays. Like
Josh Allen.
Eli in his prime, they made a ton of big plays.
No, he did.
Like when you Victor Cruz and Akeem Nicks and these guys, they made a ton of huge.
Look,
they were a boomer.
He
bust
never
team
saw a
at times.
pass he didn't like.
You need to
Exactly.
He
He
never hesitated.
He forced it sometimes. He threw some bad
Always,
picks.
yeah.
You can't have a bad face and be a gunslinger. You can't be goofy.
Yes, you can. But he made some great plays. He made some really bad throws.
Ev, you need to have a legitimate gun to be a gunslinger.
Oh shit!
Eli had a big arm. He got old.
He threw wounded ducks.
But that was when he was 40. When he was 40.
That's what you remember. Yeah, you're remembering the.
When he was 40,
I remember him
he had a
every single
big
time he played the Eagles.
He had a big arm when he was.
one up
He had a
there.
big arm in his
We
prime.
never
He just
beat
got
the
old.
Eagles.
Great quarterback.
never
He
beat the
Great
Eagles.
He
quarterback.
never played well against
Two-time
the
Super Bowl
Jerome
champ.
He played
McDougal.
terrible.
Hall of Famer.
Pre and post gunshot.
didn't
Not a gunslinger.
Dominated.
He didn't
you on
have
it.
the tightest spiral. That's
Just
why
not a
everyone
gunslinger.
says you don't have to have the
He's a
tightest spiral.
gunslinger.
Though. He's a gunslinger.
You can't. Then everybody's a gunslinger. Everybody who throws a lot of passes is a gunslinger.
No, but he chucks the rock. He chucks the rock. He slings the rock.
So he's a skip.
gunslinger.
So he's a
Jalen
skip
Hurts.
rocker.
Jalen
He's a
Hurts is not a
gunslinger.
He's a
gunslinger.
skip rocker.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts ain't no gunslinger.
You guys,
Obviously.
Well, that's what it's saying.
you guys are saying everybody's a
He's a
gunslinger.
running back.
No,
playing
no,
quarterback.
Eli's a legit gunslinger.
No, he's not. He didn't have a swagger. He didn't have a. He didn't,
Yes, but
he
it's-
didn't have a
it's-
swagger.
He had a
not
quiet
gun-
confidence.
He didn't have. Thank you. He had a quiet confidence. That's not a
Swagger is
gunslinger.
not
All right, we
gunslinger.
only got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes
Everyone,
left.
everyone
Shut the fuck
respected
up.
him.
10 minutes left.
We only got
Are
5
you gonna
minutes
do any
left.
college
Five, actually.
We have
basketball?
5 minutes.
Five, actually.
All right,
He just did a show with Jesus and Miro.
Are you
All right,
going
it's
to do
over.
any
He has
college
swag.
basketball?
The hood loves Eli.
Are you
Shut the
doing
fuck up.
Let's see.
All right, what?
college basketball?
What about it?
This game tonight, number 6, Purdue,
Yeah, sure. Playing Iowa.
traveling into Iowa.
Iowa City. Love those people.
Purdue's 2.5.
Yep.
Don't like it, huh?
That seems soft.
It's a tough place to play.
It just seems soft to me. Like if I'm just going to play the game, I'm just going to bet Purdue in that
Is
game.
that an abnormally large phone?
No, it's my Samsung.
Nice
My
case.
normal Samsung.
That's a big phone.
Uh-oh.
What?
Zah, is that a large phone?
Wait, why are you asking?
Well, how
me?
many phones?
How
many phones is that
Oh, yeah,
on
that
it?
is a pretty large phone.
Fuck, that's. I love this phone though. So I think.
Do you know why, Brandon Walker? No. Zah measures himself with the phone.
Good for him.
measures your penis.
Oh, you could do that.
Yeah, one iPhone.
I don't know that you measure that one. Can you?
How many flips are you?
I measure up to this. My dick looks like a Coke can.
Do you think there's any guy in the world that hasn't measured theirs?
No,
I don't.
no,
I
definitely
hope
not. Absolutely not.
You have to at
You
least
have to
once.
measure.
Even if they don't,
In
just take
6th
the
grade,
ruler
you're
out.
playing
They at
spin
least,
the bottle.
they
You
at
got to
least-
measure your dick.
Yeah, I think like 7th grade, 6th grade I did.
I did 5th grade.
If that was too early. You got to keep measuring it. Then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you gotta keep measuring. But
All right, we got to do our picks, and then if we have time, we'll talk about your college basketball. I'm sure that game will come up on a lot of them. Stu, I didn't tell you to bring any picks. Did you bring any picks?
I'm ready.
Okay. So Ben Mintz has careened back into the lead.
Back and forth we go.
Ben!
Somehow it'll be the first time he's ever won.
Hey, dude. New year, boys.
All right, so here we go.
What's a battle, though? Smitty and me are back. And Megan's hot lately, too. I mean,
Megan's always hot.
Jesus.
She's right there.
What is Brandon Walker going to do if Megan making money?
Megan's 65 and 52.
She'll and her.
Get on your knees, man. Lick a pussy.
Okay,
65 and 52, motherfucker. Hot and hot.
she'll be here next week as well. She'll be on the show, so she's
Awesome.
coming in.
When I see her,
I hope
we've
she
never
brings
met,
gumbo.
I'm going to cry.
Okay,
Because
she-
I love her.
if she's going to be here
Love
next week.
her. Because of my love for Ben Mintz has gone into Megan. Ben and Megan, same people. They're like brother and sister.
By the way, next week, three-day week for this show.
okay.
really,
Thursday after the company party, the whole company's off.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't believe it.
Me and Big Cat are going to lunch.
The plans are being made.
February
Yeah,
4th
it's
is
fine. I
lunch.
think
Me
I'm
and Big
not
Cat.
And then the Friday after that, the Yak is taking a couple hours to do some Super Bowl prep. So, 3-day week for us next week.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yep. Anyway, all right. Picks. Ben Metz, go.
All right, I got 3 picks. Rico and I were texting this morning. I was checking to see how he's doing. He's like, I love Southern Utah tonight. I said, screw it. I'm a rider. I'll add it to my card. I got Louisiana Tech because they're awesome at home and have been forever in Conference USA. And I had to find a third one. I took Memphis by 12.5 over East Carolina. I
Another
don't.
3-play day for Mincy.
No, I had 5 last night.
You
Son
did.
of a bitch.
When did
You had
when?
three.
I added
You had
Indiana
3.
and Georgia Tech money line, and I hit them both. And I went 3 and 2.
Oh, that's
and 1 plus.
interesting. He hit the 2 he added. I wonder when he added them.
Yeah, I tweeted, tagged everybody. I'll
Smitty.
add more today, man. Shit.
Smitty.
Big Sixers night at home against the Lakers. Joel Embiid is putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers. Not too shabby recently. Just take him 30 and 10 and a win whenever you can. That's the bet with Smitty Parlay. I'm also big Warriors, and I'm huge on the Tampa Bay Light.
Wow,
This might be a do or
if
die.
Tampa shuts out, wins in a shutout.
Yeah, this might be a do or die night for old Smith boy.
Nice. God bless. Good luck.
Marty Mush.
Wisconsin minus 7.5. JMU minus 4.5. Ohio State minus 6.5. Iowa plus 2. Cal plus 16. Zaga minus 28.5. Stanford plus 11. Then I got GPS is Cat and Curry 25 plus.
Hey, you just keep digging, don't you?
Yep.
He's going down that. You're doing it. It looks like October. You're just going down the pit, firing more and more.
Last
what I did in
night
December,
was,
baby.
Last night I was pretty even, so I could still fire today.
Big F.
And I'm also on Wisconsin minus 7.5. Nebraska stinks. I'm taking Purdue because I just think Iowa's bad. I just think they're fake. I'm taking Purdue. I know it's a rat line. I don't care. I'm playing third. I'm taking the over in that game as well. And I love Stanford plus 11 against USC. They beat them the last time. I just think they match up with them well. Numbers too big.
I've got 3 picks that all appeared on other people's cards, and one of them is Iowa plus 2. Just taking the home team there, and I'm taking 2. There's only 2 NBA games tonight, so I've been betting NBA pretty much every night. Sixers minus 2.5 at home, and then like the Warriors minus 6 to win there. So what?
I don't like that.
I mean, what?
That bad juju.
I bet on line movement. It opened at 1. It's now 2.5. So that's what I'm betting with the NBA.
You
Now,
bet it. You bet it with normal hair. I'm okay. You bet it with that fucking Joe Cool thing going on.
Not a bad catch.
Good catch.
These 3 hands, baby.
Not a bad catch.
Brandon,
Yes.
knock him the fuck out in Rough and Rowdy. Let's go. I'll be your manager.
I'm not allowed
He's
to.
very tough, and you can't take steroids. You got to fight it this weight, you scumbag.
There's a lot
this
of-
weight
there's
because steroids. You're a massive.
There's a lot of
massive.
people in this company I would fight.
He'd knock out Mike Tyson. What?
There's a lot of people in this company I would fight. I don't know that Adam Smith is one of them.
No, definitely not.
So what? Stu, you got anything?
All right, let's go against all ranked teams today. These are only for fun, So we'll take Minnesota plus a 6.5.
Iowa.
We're going to take Iowa up top plus the 2. We'll take California plus the 16.5. And I think I got 2 more here. I got LMU plus 28.5. And Stanford plus 11.5. All for fun. Love you.
All right. Thank you, Stu. Hopefully this is an every week occurrence. It was fantastic to have you here. The Yak is up next, and see you tomorrow.
Ready to roll.